Please like, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click on those notifications. Now we're going to get ready to get on topic, family. And I really want to say thank you for all the incredible things that you have done. And let's get ready to go. All right. And the topic for tonight is, what are we talking about? We're back on these claim sharks, but we had breaking news that we released, we put out on Saturday, yesterday. And we had to come in early, family, but we talked about the bankruptcy of a particular unaccredited claim company. I'm not necessarily saying they're a shark, but they've been accused of being a claim shark, the company. And they have several companies that fall under their umbrella. And they're $65 million in debt. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Why they're there, what were the contributing factors, and we're going to talk about their role in impacting other unaccredited claim companies. Will this have a domino effect? What impact is the question is this: what impact will Trejector's Chapter 11 bankruptcy have on other unaccredited VA claim companies? What impact will Trejector's, formerly known as Trejector Medical, have on other unaccredited VA claims companies? Did you know about this news? If you did you hear from H-Town first? Let them know where you heard. When did you hear about this news? Let us know. Was it here from H-Town? Trejector. Did I spell it wrong? Trejector. That's right. I probably did. Trejector. There we go, family. Listen. Number one, the overview. I probably got it wrong. So I put Trejector. Let me change that. See, can I edit that? Thank you for helping me in that. I put Trejector and it need to be Trejector. Let me see what I got. I think I may have it right now. Thank y'all for that. Now, listen, thank you for that, Jimmy. So this is actually the company they have a few offices in Utah, Florida is where they originally started at. And let's go and do this overview. The overview we're going to start with is that we're going to go back 2020, 2019, 2020. They made $17.7 million in 2020. And at one time, I think they were well over 200 million, right? And I may be wrong, but that's what I heard them say in court. We have our brother Charlton say, howdy, H-Town family, spelling bee. Yes, indeed. Now listen, H-Town spelled it wrong. They go by so many, Trejector goes by so many names. Now it's Trejector Holdings LLC. Now, but Trejector Medical used to be the name of it. So Trejector maintained a high gross margin, reported at 89% to 91% in 2019, 2020. So they had a high gross margin because they're putting out information. Wow. Listen, the data-driven company has assets, veterans and assisted. The data-driven company assists veterans in identifying, documenting, and filing for VA disability claims. Now, this is what they say. The CEO is Jim Hill. I think he's the one that spoke before Congress. Gina Ubry, former CNP examiner. That's the one Rader was talking about. He called her the sleep apnea queen, and a co-CEO, Richard Blazer. Now listen, right now with $65 million debt, Trejector Holdings LLC, a VA disability company, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy relief in Florida with around $65 million in liabilities, between 62 and 65 million, citing a governance dispute, meaning somewhat within their company organization having disagreements, people in charge, class action suits against them, which people probably suing, and regulatory challenges with the Congress, right, and other state agencies. Let's talk about this today. And we appreciate y'all. Oh, look at here. This is from their website. Now, I will be straight up with you. I haven't edited any of the words, but I had to because their stuff was so low, to me, low quality, the way they had it on there. You could barely see it. So I did enhance it with, bigger words. But this is what they say. They say the federal benefits adjudication, all right, with Trejectory. They say, number one, the client contracts with Trejectory Services. So contracts, and we're going to talk about that contract. Number two, oh, Lord, I put a 3 right there. My fault. The one down here where it say, what is that? Proprietary algorithm-driven medical evidence claim development. Just a whole bunch of big words. That should be a number 2 down here to the lower right. Sorry about that. Number 3, claim filed for adjudication, federal adjudication. And adjudication means your claim is properly processed. Number 4, post-adjudication decision. Uh-oh, you got your money now. They want something. Increased monthly benefit payment to client. Uh-oh, yeah, you're going to get more money. Might even be 100% in some cases. Look, / fee paid to Trejectory. So they only have a 4-letter thing, fee. That fee, boy, I tell you. They go on to say disability services. Disability services is our Social Security disability insurance and Social Security SSI focused segment that helps permanently disabled persons navigate the lengthy process of applying for and receiving the financial support from the Social Security Administration. So they also help with that. So they're going to be in your pockets all kind of ways. The ultimate health care coverage through Medicare and Medicaid. We assist individuals suffering from disabilities by ensuring that Social Security disability and supplemental Social Security income applications are filed accurately and including all benefits for which an applicant may be eligible. Now, this is their information now. I do apologize about getting the number wrong, but their numbers, you wouldn't have been able to see them. Let's talk about it. So they made a lot of profit. So what's the problem? Apparently, they were helping a lot of people get their benefits. So how did we get here? Yeah. Remember, all this is allegedly illegal. Yeah, allegedly. But right now, what we're talking about is we ain't saying nothing about them being illegal. We're going to talk about what's happening. One thing they did, their loan was denied. They asked for a loan. They asked for a loan, and give me a second here. Now they asked for the loan. We have, look, Alaskan Ice is in the house. Say, remember, this is legend. Yeah, but they filed for bankruptcy, but them being claim shorts are alleged. Everybody show love to Alaskan Ice for being in the house. Hello, everyone. Everybody show love to my sister. Now listen. So when you're running a business, you have to get loans, and the last loan they tried to get, they were denied. So this is what ultimately put them in bankruptcy, because they couldn't secure the capital needed to keep the company going. So they end up having to file for Chapter 30, Chapter 11. And family, who can you imagine filing bankruptcy on a personal level would be rough? Can you imagine a business that's worth this much? So everybody show love to our sister Betty Bob. Say, H-Town, good evening. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I am. Family, I'm glad y'all here. Now listen, let us know, family, did y'all hear about them filing for bankruptcy through H-Town from here, or you heard about it somewhere else? When did you hear about it? Let us know. And then we about to get into it. Now, see, H-Town gonna break it down in a way nobody else can. Look what Charlton say. I am a jailhouse lawyer. Lawyer folks got a suit file right now. Pro se, okay. Now, we're gonna give you the details you need here. Trejector Medical filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So we're gonna be doing the overview, right? Filing overview. Core business, headquarters in Gainesville, Florida. Trajectory provides disability benefit advocacy. So they just help you, kind of encourage you from what they say. Services for veterans and Social Security claimants through 2 primary units, Trajectory Medical, and I don't know if they're still going by that name, and Trajectory Disability. They got several names, family, several affiliates. Now, Trajectory Holdings LLC, okay, that's the main one we're talking about. That's what they're going by now. And 21 affiliate entities filed for voluntary Chapter 11 bankruptcy on July 23rd, 2026 in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Middle District of Florida, Jacksonville Division, under lead case number 3:BK-03286. And you can look it up, family, and get the full details of the case. They did it voluntarily. Oh, look, everybody show love to the salty old Marine, our brothers in here. Now listen, financial footprint. Woo, let's talk about the money. That's what holds the weight. Everybody show love to the salty old Marine, my brother. That channel growing, and please, if you haven't subscribed, go over there. We're trying to get him up high as we can. He think he going to 20. We trying to get him to 50. Because when he come up, he gonna be looking out for me. I'm gonna be driving cars for him. You understand what I'm saying? I would say, yeah, y'all step back out the way. Part bodyguard too. Now listen. So yes, indeed, everybody show love. This has been a true brother here. He ain't made me cry but one time. Now listen, let's talk about this financial footprint. The company reports 10 million to 50 million in assets. Hold on, which is it? 10 million or 50 million? Where that other 40 million at? And 100 million to 500 million in liabilities. Can we get a straight answer? Could we go to the tax people and say, well, how much money you made? Well, I made between 50,000 and 100,000. You think they listen to that for me? They want it down to the number. Let's talk about it. The following follows its inability to refinance. Didn't I tell you? A $62.9 million senior secured term loan facility management with, I don't know how you say that, Deutsche Bank. Who've heard of that bank? Somebody said something about that bank before. Have you ever heard of this bank? Deutsche. I know it's European. It sounds German. Now listen. Come on. You say shady business. I mean, how your numbers can be that far off? Where the rest of that money at? Yeah, I got between 20,000 and 100,000. Which is it? 50. Come on now, they talking millions. That bank is in another country. Oh, so if they think if we'll be in another country, they can have that money like in a Swiss bank account or something like that. Wait a minute. Come on now. H-Town breaking it down. And come on. So he said Deutsche Bank is a German bank tied up in Trump loans. Oh, Lord. The Salto Marine just brought it in tonight. Oh, God. Yes. I just say Dutch. I know the word is, I've seen the word in Germany when I was stationed there. It means Germany. Oh, it means German. Wow. And you know that Trump's dad was German. He's of German descent. Man, family, this gets trickier as we talk. Y'all about to, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Sure. I'm going to learn how to say it. Break it down in syllables where I can break it down. Now, operational intent. So why did they file this Chapter 11 bankruptcy? Trejector continues to manage its properties and run services as a debtor in possession. Oh, did you hear that slick talk? As a debtor in possession to stabilize daily operation, sustain client services, and pursue a value maximized financial restructuring. What in the world is all these words? What lawyer wrote all this gobbledygook? Now, they say they want a loan. I don't know if I got it in here, but you watch my last video. They want some money. They want to be able to hold some money so they can pay their employees. Let's talk about it, family. Huh? What's going on here? H-Town breaking it down. So we talked about the overview. Now, help. Why do people veterans find themselves in these type of situations? Because we be needing help, y'all. Huh? We all need somebody to lean on. Say, Deutsche Bank is Tyson Corn VA. Okay. Wow. Man, y'all teaching me something. Y'all know way more than I do. I heard the name. Look at this here. So why are we in a situation? Because veterans be needing help. So they come out here saying they're helping us. So we went over the overview of the filing. Now we're talking about the help. Family, veterans need help navigating the VA claim process. When you first started, I want you to be honest. Did you need help navigating the process? Put help. Okay. If you needed help when you first done it, or you're going to put DIY, you do it yourself. You could do it yourself. Come on, I need y'all to be honest. When you first was navigating the VA claims process in the beginning, did you need help or do it yourself? Jimmy said help. I'm talking about in the beginning. I know now I'm going to tell you the truth with mine, okay? Come on, fam. Let's put it out there. We got to be honest about this thing. When you first started the VA claims process, did you need help or you could do it yourself? Jimmy Elmore said he needed help. We'll win big, Alaskan Ice. My sister, so glad you here. She got a black man blushing over here. Thank you. You and Betty always look out for me. Now listen, Betty said she needed some help. H-Town needed some help. Now let's see what Charlton said. Never trust a German entity. My family from French, Lorraine, something Alice Orans. Oh, so you French, y'all always had beef with the Germans. Okay, y'all always had beef. Can we be like Rodney King? Can we all just get along? Huh? Family. So this comes out of a need. These type of companies that are unaccredited came out of a need for veterans to get the proper help in navigating the claims process. So we didn't really know where to go. How did you find out where to go? Did you stumble upon it? I found out through word of mouth from other veterans. How did you find out? Did you know to go to? Was it one of your family members told you? How did you find out, fam? Let us know. Now listen. See, when you going through all this paperwork, you don't know what to do with everything necessarily. Now listen, here is the bank address in US Deutsch address. I'll say Deutsch. I don't know, I'm saying it wrong. Address is 8401 Greensboro Drive, Suite 950. Oh, McLean, VA 22102. So it's in the United States. Okay. Okay. You need help with that paperwork, say. A coworker told me to contact a family friend when I was on medical. Oh, okay. When you was on medical, let's see. We have Nomad in the house. Say trial and error, and finally stumbled upon an accredited attorney. How did you do it, family? Let us know. All this paperwork, knowing what to do, the proper forms to file. Let us know. Because many of us was lost when it came to what to do. Y'all need to tell us what you did. All right. Love seeing you here. Always love seeing Nomad here. Hey, everyone. Yes, indeed. Thank you for showing up, Nomad. Huh? Come on with it, family. Let's talk about it. How did you do it? How did you navigate? I had nothing but questions. He gave me the number to a VSO. We did everything over the phone during COVID. Okay, doing that thing. That you know what confused me? I don't remember how I ended up. Oh, I went up to the regional office. I told y'all the story, and that they ended up hooking me up. They helped me. Some of the VA employees helped me. Then eventually, they hooked me up with the American Legion, and the rest was history. Because the man now, we ended up being lifelong friends. He got me from no percentage to 0%, 30%, 50%, 70%, individual unemployability, then 100% permanent total. Family, we got to understand that's why people end up putting the money out there, because we need help, family. Becoming a disabled veteran, we didn't know what first. We learned this in pieces about getting a medically diagnosed illness. You got to get it, you saying you got this injury, but is it diagnosed by a medical professional or professional in that field? 2, can you connect it to your military service? Then 3, how severe it is. You need all of this information if you're going to get your VA disability. And sometimes we should say, hey, let me ask y'all this here. Would you be willing to pay somebody to help you do this now? If you couldn't do it, went to a VSO first and realized I needed to watch YouTube videos. Okay. A lot of you said about the YouTube videos. So you're not willing to pay now. So anybody willing to pay on an unaccredited claims company now? Or anybody? Maybe a lawyer, I know, but I'm talking about at this point, would you pay? If we'll get you special monthly compensation in addition to what you got already, Alaskan Ice. Now, listen, Nomad says, yes, I would pay. Sometimes symptoms hinder you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Amen. Now, listen, because of my anxiety, I may be willing to pay. I don't know. Now, listen to what Charlton say. My county VSOs just filled out claim had to fill out a DBQ and do a CMP with no rep. Okay. Now let's see what we got here. Sister Betty says, went to 2 VSOs and which the goodness gracious, there were YouTube videos like yours, H-Town. Yes, indeed. San Diego say, I'm going to pay every time. You wouldn't have paid. And I think you paid lawyers, you were saying. Now listen. Okay. Now I know you do. She say, I have SMC. They I guess no longer want to help because I'm 100%. Oh Lord. See, that's the trick bag. See, once you get so high, once you're 100%, they're not gonna get much back pay. Real talk, Alaskan Nice. See, that's why we need all y'all knowledge. Let's talk about it, family. Now, we know that accredited. Let's be honest with it, family. Would you do accredited? Like, now I'm gonna ask you. So we're talking about accreditation. Give me a second. So we're talking about accredited. My lawyer got me 2 SMCs. Okay. Now, but he helped you with 100% too, from what you were saying. Do they have to be accredited for you to deal with them? Put yes or no in the chat. Anybody dealing with you, if you had to get somebody to help you with a claim, if they have to be accredited, put yes in the chat. If not, put no in the chat. Do they have to be accredited, family? Going forward, from what you know now. Now let's see. Jimmy Elmore said, I realize VSOs is not available, careless, and not providing information to help. So understand the process and having the knowledge will go smoothly. All right. So you would use someone that's not accredited, right? Agree with Jimmy. Okay. No claim companies only do a lawyer or a high-level review. Otherwise, do it myself. Yes, my lawyer got me 100% plus special monthly compensation and SMCS and now SMCL. Okay, man. Now, if you use someone accredited and you still got rejected, okay, this is why I want you to look. This is how so many people end up dealing with unaccredited agencies, right? And that don't mean they were claim sharks because they're unaccredited. You got some unaccredited that's not accredited by the VA. That's what we're talking about, unaccredited. All right? That help people that's unaccredited. Yes, because accredited keeps them honest and accountable. Okay. No, I would go with whoever thought could help me best the outcome I want. So Alaskan Nights, I think I met it wrong. You would only use accredited. Okay, have to be accredited for me to use them. Okay, what if the accredited got rejected? All right. That's something to think about. What would you do then? Now I want to know this here. On this list, you put the numbers that you would never use, meaning you'd never use ever. Me, I would never use number 3. I would never use an unaccredited lawyer. Now I'd use an accredited lawyer, accredited claims agent number 1, accredited lawyer number 2. I would never use number 3, an unaccredited lawyer. No, I would use a VSO, number 4, state or county government. I would use number 6, unaccredited claims company. Which one you would never use, ever? They'd be the last one. For me, it'd be number 3, unaccredited lawyer. So I don't know what's going on now. Nomad say he never used an unaccredited lawyer because they could charge you a lot of money. I heard Hill and Punt talking about it. They were trying to smooth it over. Benny says, number 3, never use an unaccredited lawyer. Jimmy Elmore say, I would move on to the next accredited VSO. Okay. Alaska Knight say she would never use an unaccredited lawyer. Man, I'm surprised that a lot of y'all saying this. Jimmy Elmore say would never use an unaccredited lawyer. Now, we know that Charlton is jaded. He say, I'd never use an accredited claims agent. I'd never use unaccredited lawyers. I'll never use a state or county government. I'd never use unaccredited claims agent. He would only use number 4, VSOs. Wow. And number 2, accredited lawyers. And you don't like lawyers. Jimmy Elmore say, never use an unaccredited lawyer. Family, I'm learning so much about the family. Oh, look at it. And if you do it yourself, put DIY in there. If he say skip it all. DIY, put DIY if you do it yourself. Okay. So everybody show love to Desert Raider. Well, when people get on a financial crunch, and you don't have the knowledge or the time to do it, people will result to doing things. Who in here would do it themselves? Come on, do it yourself. Let's talk. Charlton would do it themselves. Alaska Nights would do it herself. And then Betty says she do herself. What made y'all so confident? When did you become so confident? Was it because of the things that you see on social media and YouTube? Is it because you just went through the process so many times, you got a feel for it? Why do y'all feel so confident doing it yourself? I say, Desert Raider says, howdy. Oh, Jimmy Elmore say, I like someone having access to my claim file. Okay. So so you want to do somebody accredited. Now listen, that money get tight. Desperate time calls for desperate means. Hopefully you don't get nobody shady up there. You understand? Messing with your claim. Now I'm gonna put it another way. H-Town trying to be slick. Put a 1 in the chat if you'll deal with for-profit claim companies. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you would not. If you would use I'm slicking the name around now. If you would use a for-profit claim company, put 1 in the chat. If you would not do a for-profit claims company, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, you have to ask Alaska Nice twice. She say, Will Win Big say no. Jimmy Elmore say no. Because somebody could be unaccredited, but don't charge you nothing. But I'm talking about the unaccredited ones that are for-profit claim company. Too. From what I know now, to no. Wow. Now let's see what our brother said here. Say, so many good videos out there. This is from Desert Raider. So many good videos out there with this and other channels. Thank you. And with all the folks in the comments knowledge. Nobody, people sleep on the comment the comments because we learn so much from y'all. I learned so much from y'all. This the reason the channel has grown. You understand? When I get my food stamps, I'm gonna do something real nice for you. Oh, now listen what he said. Accredited lawyers and VSOs have immediate access to your C file to include CMP results, compensation and pension exam results. Yes, indeed. 66 Love says, hello, H-Town family. Now listen to what our brother says here, Charlton. Especially now, some states have banned these claim companies. Wow. 28 states have, haven't they? For using AI data centers having veterans' private information on the internet. Come on now. They be having these little bots call the VA on your behalf asking about your money. Huh? We sure did that, and I think Trejector was one of them, allegedly. I think we saw it. Trying to make sure. Come on, family. We talking about this thing. It's all about the money. Number 3. Come on. First, we talked about the overview of the bankruptcy that Trejector is going through. Then we talk about why people would use a company like that or get desperate enough to need help when some companies might help. Now we're talking about that sets the stage. After there's a need, should you feed the sharks? Uh-oh, now let's talk about it. All right? Now listen. Some of the first people to come out against these so-called claim sharks, they come out with them. They call them different type of things. They refer to them as, I guess, predators or wolf, was the VA themselves. They did this back in 2024. And I believe before that, yes, indeed, the sharks, family. The sharks are coming. Look what the VA says, their new VA news. Beware, claim predators want to prey on your benefits. August 9, 2024, Veteran Benefits Administration, Office of Communication put this out. It says, beware of claim predators. You don't need to pay anyone to receive your benefits. This is from the VA now. VA urges veterans to use only VA accredited representatives and be on the lookout for aggressive claim predators. How do y'all feel the VA warning you about predators? Isn't it the VA that don't tell us about our benefits, but they got, how do you feel about people that got advice for you, but they don't have information on the claim process? They got warnings for you, but they don't have information to help you navigate the claim process. How you feel about that? That makes me feel some kind of way, but are you okay with that? Can you take advice from people warning you not to use somebody when they not doing nothing to help you? Now all of a sudden they telling you, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't telling you of the options you had before. Now that somebody else want to do it, they want to pop up. Huh? The woman sitting there, hey, take me out to eat. I can't. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody else come on, take out to eat. Hey, listen, girl, I take you to a 5-star restaurant. Oh, why you saying something because somebody else done pulled up to the corner? Excuse me. How y'all feel about the VA? Do you think that's hypocritical, or how do you feel? That kind of sits weird with me. They want to warn us, but not inform us. Huh? You heard I say the VA wants to warn us, but not inform us of our benefits. If there wasn't a vacuum, nobody'd be able to fill in the place. There'd be no need for an unaccredited claim company or claim sharks in general. Now, tell me if you disagree with that. 66 Love says, just think about all the money these folks and others have gotten over the years. Wow. And we had the Veteran of Foreign Wars put this out, talking about don't feed the sharks. They put this out a couple of years ago. The VFW. They say, come to us. Well, if some people feel like they wasn't getting help. So they was muddy in the water. They say, don't, new kids on the block. Oh, Trejector. Okay. Trejector Medical or Trejector LLC. We never charge any fees unless you receive a benefit from our services. That doesn't sound bad, does it, family? That sounds good. What's wrong with that slogan, family? I need you to tell me, look at this slogan, and I'm going to get a bottle of water. Look at this slogan and tell me what's wrong with it. Oh, y'all get on the VA. So you saying that's hypocritical of the VA to act like they there for us. You understand what I'm saying? They giving us the hey big head call. Hey big head, what you been doing? You better watch out because that other girl you dating now, she filed. What? Hold on. I thought you said you couldn't stand me. Why you worried about that? That's the hey big head call. The VA giving us the hey big head call. Now I'm getting fired up. Family, hold on. I'm gonna have to go back to that. Now I'm getting fired up about this thing. Hold on, wait a minute. The VA giving us the hey big head call. Huh? Telling us, watch out. And that's like a dirty macking. We call it in the black community. When somebody, you with a woman, but he telling her, girl, you left me to be with him, but he's a bad risk. You better watch him. You think I treated you bad. He gonna treat you worse. Excuse me? What could be worse than what you did? So the VA ain't telling me nothing, but they telling me not to go somebody that has helped other people. Now they got some money out your pocket. Hold on. What is your motivations, VA? Clickbait. I think the VA is legally obligated to tell the vets, I am sure. Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right. You're probably right. Yes, indeed. Now let's get back to where we was at. We talked about the claim sharks. Now let's go to Trejector. Family. Jimmy say he believed this to be clickbait. What's wrong? If you was to see this and they say we never charge any fees unless you receive a benefit from our service, that sounds good. We got another jewel in here. So these jewel coins, they build up, family. Put them jewels in there too, because that turns into some change so we can put onto the church building fund. I don't know how it works, but hey, thank you, our sister, Big Will Win Big, aka Alaskan Ice with the jewels. And we want to thank Benny for the 10 jewels too. Thank you so much. Both of you be blessed. God bless both of you. Now listen, it's a tricky bag. Step right up. Worry about our fees later. Woo! But I'm telling you, if they could give me 100%, and Social Security disability, so they're gonna be in both my pockets. They're gonna help me get that 100%, and they're gonna want to. They don't get no benefit unless I use their services, and then they help me with my Social Security disability, but they don't get nothing, I guess, unless they help. They don't get a benefit unless we benefit from the service. They don't get that. That sounds good. All right, they don't. We never charge any fees. That sounds good, but when you do charge, how much do you charge? That's what I want to know. Stop the cap. Charge to say, that's like on a date, the girlfriend after the meal, she will see about benefit. Oh boy, you something else. Betty, thank you, Ice. Beautiful blessing. Yes, indeed. Come on now. We free till we win. Whoo! That is 10 times pay forever. God dog. Man, hello. Come on, say something. Like and subscribe, family. If you haven't hit that like button, please do it. Let me get my water right quick. We back, family. Thank you so much. I got my niece gave me her refrigerator. It's in here. It's got a little freeze on it too. I was wondering why she's bringing it up in one day. What did Trejector charge? Oh, you want to know what they charged? Let me leave your comment up. No, man. Family, they said they only get paid. That's what they charged, brother Nomad. 5 times your back pay. Huh? So they don't charge you for your increase 5 times. On some cases they did 5 times your back pay. So let's say you got $1, you'd have to pay them 5. If you got $100, you would have to pay them $500. If you got $1,000, you have to pay them $5,000. So that'd be your $1,000 back pay and another $4 extra thousand of that. If you got 10,000, you'd have to pay them 50,000. If you got 100,000, ooh, you'd have to pay them 500,000, half a meal. What you think? 5 times your back pay. What y'all think about 5 times that back pay? But you're gonna have your benefits for life. If they get your benefits. Is there any circumstances that you would ever pay 5 times your back pay? Is there any circumstance? Uh-oh. Let us know. Is there any situation? Any situation? Let us know. Family, let us know. What's the most you'd be willing to pay? Say, ain't no way. SMDH. I don't know what that means, but oh, hell's no. Never. 2 thumbs down. Nope. San Diego Marine. So hold on, let me get my people over here. Oh man, y'all are reacting, family, but you're gonna be set for life. San Diego Marine say. Yeah, give me a second here. San Diego Marine says that never, ever. Huh? Fam, what's really going on? What's really going on? Y'all not going along with this. Y'all don't want to play. Give me a second. Yes, Lord. Fam, what's really going on? Now, say 20% only. Okay, so now, here's the thing I want to say to y'all, and I thank y'all for y'all patience. Had a little technical difficulty we working out. What's the most you pay anybody? What percentage is you most? Third of your back pay. I'm talking about of your back pay. What's the most you would give? Would you give, because 5 times mean 500%, not 50%. That's 5 times as much. What would you pay? What Desiree to say I only give 20% of my back pay? Sounds like pimping to me. Yes, without even putting you in a miniskirt, not even letting me shave my legs. Now, no man say 33% max. What's the max for you, Alaskan Ice? What is the most that you would pay? She say 2 thumbs down. Benny, what's the most? What percentage be the most in 10% increments? What would be the most you pay, Nomad? Let us know, family. Benny say 20% would be the most he pay. San Diego Marine being a little liberal with it. 33.5%, okay, like lawyers take. So Nomad say 33% max. Jimmy Elmore say 20%. So y'all falling between 20 and, so let's say you got $10,000 in back pay. If you paid them 20%, you pay them $2,000. If you paid them 33.5%, they'd get like $3,300, so much like that. Nope. I thought about it several times. I did not want to give up anything if I had to, it would be 20%. Okay. If I missed you, Raider, I apologize. There's a Raider. And this information, this breaking news, I want to thank Raider HQ for giving me this article. I hope you don't get mad for me letting people know, but Charlton kind of deducted reason this, so I had to say something. But brother, don't be mad at me, but I appreciate you for all you do for us. Accredited lawyers and rep fees is normally 20% back pay, plus they have access to your file. But they could get up to what our brothers say here. They can get up from 20% to 33 and 30%. Oh boy, y'all are heavy here. That 5 times your back pay. But let's say, look, what if you got, and I think they say it's a cap on it, I don't know, long-term disability, hire a company and they took out 25%. I didn't have a choice. I did most of the work. Wow. And they still took out 25%. Oh boy. He said, how she know she did? You know. Okay, for SSDI. Okay, now listen here. This is their actual worksheet. I blew up some of it. So let's say, let's say you new disability compensation, you got $900 in back pay. Times 5, that'll be $4,500 you have to pay them. You'd have to give them that 900 plus that the other money to go with it. You understand? This is some of the, they have different ways they work it here, and I don't know if this fee schedule has changed. Come on now. So I got here, say convalescence claim. A claim at 30% being paid $450 increase to a temporary 100% being paid $3,000 with an effective period of 13 months, $2,550 times 13 months equal $33,150 times 20%. Wow, added. They got, I don't know, they numbers making me confused. Now, they didn't get the first back pay because I filed under my ex-husband. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alaska, I know what. It depends on the claim situation. If I've been fighting along for years, 33% might be worth it. Okay. If you've been doing okay. Family, this you got to look at their fee schedule. I looked this up a couple of years ago. They may have modified it, but I don't think too much has changed. Now, this is what they say, and this is what they have. Always look at what they're offering. Medical consulting services. So they consult. They don't process your claim. They don't go to the Veteran Board of Veteran Appeals. They don't submit your claim. You do all that. Their medical consulting service offered by Trejector Medical. This is what they say they do. Identify veterans' current medical symptoms. That sounds good. Map those symptoms to potential medical disabilities. You know what they mean by mapping? Through their theories of service connection. Come on, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Leverage comprehensive data science to determine probability of a causal link between disability and military service. That's a whole bunch of who shot John. What did he just say? That sounds like some lawyer talk. Oh, he was a lawyer. And provide an independent rating evaluation confirming VA disability rating assignment is appropriate for the veteran's existing symptoms. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. Remember, these claim agents, like old time loan sharks, trolls for fish. Yes, indeed. You think they're looking for clients or they looking for victims? No. What's their sales pitch? And family, before I go into their sales pitch, I'm gonna show you how they did on dealing with their people that work there. I want you to get an idea how they operate, okay? And I want y'all to hear this here. Yeah, family, we about to go into this thing. Now, y'all listen. So basically, the VA wasn't keeping an eye on their veterans, and somebody else came. They wasn't watching the sheep, taking care of the sheep, so the wolfman slipped on in and got them, or some other shepherd done come got them. It don't mean it was bad. Now, family, we appreciate y'all. We value you for who you are. That sounds like somebody people used to say. Let me see what we got here. So now, family, thank y'all for being so incredibly kind. Fair use, fair use. This is for educational and informative purposes only. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all been so incredible. Hold on, did I miss something? That's why said Trejector getting anything because they're going off your medical evidence. So what do they really do? They say they connecting you. I like what you're saying. They're just connecting you with the right people, the right doctors, the right information. This is what they're doing. And by connecting you, you paying them a connection fee to be a middleman. Are they really a middleman? They actually, the people, the doctors, a lot of them work for them. That's doing the Nexus letters and the CMP exam. Watch out. The independent exam, not CMP exam. Sorry. Say indeed. Let's see what you say. Yes, indeed. No, man was right, San Diego say. I am a witness to fair use. Yes, indeed. Now let's see what Alaskan Ice says. No, it's really hard to get your records. You have to order them and they won't give you the disc for MRI. Did not know that, or X-ray. Your doctor has to fill out the fax form. Wow. Now I say sometimes they like one or two witnesses. That is why I always saw that. Okay. Still of your medical evidence. Okay. Now let's talk about it. Now let's see, because they say one of the main reasons they're trying to keep the company afloat, Trejector is medical, or Trejector LLC, is because of their employees. They say we got to look out for our employees. Now, fair use, family. All right, here we go. This is their site. And we're going to go over this a little bit. So, I want you to hear from them. This is their current site, Trejector. All right. Strong review on Glassdoor. I don't know what that is. 15 plus purpose-driven team members. So they got 1,500 people, 10 years in business, veteran-owned organization built on integrity and service, and 5 times your back pay. Woo! Yeah, that's integrity. I ain't say they up front with it, but it's still up front with 5 times back pay. You can knock me upside the head, or you can just get me straight up in my face, say, get up off of it. All right, now look at them here. We're here to change lives. Okay. And they got them, they smiling. And boy, if they don't have a whole bunch of black people in there, boy, they got black people everywhere. I have to say, I don't think they racist. I think they they don't see color. Only color they see is green. They got a lot of women. They ain't just, this is all about that money. Look, a culture built on purpose. Now let's see. Now let's see what they talking here, fam. Say, yeah, right. They say they don't see color. Oh, of course, the people at the top are most likely all white. Not ain't no black people up there. There's one woman. That's the one that Raider called the what they call her, the sleep apnea queen. Money, 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 like the OJ say. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my sister back. Look at the all the happy faces. Family fair use, family fair use. Now let's look at this here. Okay, y'all ready for this here? This is one of their, and I think trying to get people to work for them so you get an idea of the company. You might have a better attitude toward them after you see this. All right, fam. Let's keep an open mind. Fair use.
I would describe Trejector Medical as mission focused.
So tell me if you could hear that. He say he would describe Trejector Medical as mission focused. That's a military terminology. Put speakers in the chat or put sound in the chat or something like that. The word speaker or sound in the chat if you can hear. Before I get it started, let us know. Now listen, say nice young American family. I forget what that term say. I don't know what that means. Until they have to pay that 5-time back pay. So the sound is good. Lord, y'all, man, y'all are so cynical. They're helping veterans get the benefits they never got. They wouldn't have been able to pay that 5-time back pay if they didn't get their benefits. They are getting your benefits. Why are you so ungrateful? Now listen to the music. They sound so nice. Listen. This to get people to come work.
I would describe Trejector Medical as mission focused, a company that focuses on serving the population of those who served our country.
Trejector has given me the opportunity to grow in the field of information technology faster than any company that I worked for in the past. Trejector recognizes hard work, dedication, and the willingness to help others and rewards their employees for it.
And you can be disabled and work there. Look, they got people in wheelchairs too. Now ask him, did they do his claim? Oh, thumbs up, you can hear. And take the first 1 or 2 checks. God dog. Oh, wow. Trevor Bagwell is getting a bag full of money. Hold on, let me see if that's his name, because y'all admit, y'all submit. Let's see. Come on. We got to let them see. Y'all, we got to listen to them. Let's see what they say.
I would describe Trejector Medical as mission focused, a company that focuses on serving the population of those who served our country.
Trejector has given me the opportunity to grow in the field of information technology faster than any company that I worked for in the past. Trejector recognizes hard work, dedication, and the willingness to help others and rewards their employees for it.
Working for a company that is so passionate for what they do has given me a new passion for my career after the military. If I can sum it up in one word, I would say is hope. Working for this company.
Hold on now. I'm related to some black people. That kind of touched my heart. 5 times your back pay is going to some of these employees, fam. They got children. Some of these employees got children. We got to feed the children. Jimmy Elmore said, I'm not looking for a job. Jimmy say, smile.
Provides hope for other veterans, and it provided me hope. And being a part of that has given me a new purpose. I'm just happy to be a part of a company that is able to do something so amazing.
Look at them. They excited. Look at that. Hold on. Now, this the trick bag, though, brother. San Diego Marine, this the trick bag. Some of them are veterans. Are you attacking other veterans and calling other veterans fraudsters? Why would veterans, a group of veterans, that many working for a company, be exploiting their own people? H-Town, do they see that back page percentage like the big wins? Wow, now I don't know. Oh, you got to listen what Jimmy say. Pass the plate. Right. Y'all ain't showing no mercy to these veterans working there. I figured that white ain't gonna slack some Protestant there. I know. They touching the hard though. They had some Negroes in there too. Huh? They had some women, people of color, all that stuff. They had veterans, disabled people, family. Them people you will never see. Wow. So you saying them people they use might be, you don't think they stage actors. Family, did that inspire you? Are you ready to go and support and keep them in business and don't let them go into foreclosure? You don't want them to they file bankruptcy. Are you going to go over there and help Trejector get this business started again? Say yes if they're scamming vets. Wow. Even if they are veterans. Okay. Man, y'all are, I wasn't expecting this type of response like this. I thought y'all would have pushback. Still trying to figure out how they claim 5 times the back pay. The VA won't deduct that. Oh, you want me to tell you how they do that? You sign an agreement. A legally binding agreement, they'll take you to court and sue you. They say they go to mediation and stuff first. Yeah, they say it's a legally binding contract for 5 times your back pay. They have those videos for free. Wow, boy, y'all cutting up over here. Have we just become cynical as we get older as veterans? Now, Betty say, I can tell you where to get videos for free. I use it for my website, for my business, for closing. Oh, so these could be like that. They may not necessarily be people that work for them. Wow, I'm naive. We don't if they are vets. Well, we don't know if they. Wow, we don't know. We don't know. Wow. You saying that they putting on fake people? Wait a minute, you're taking it too far now, H-Town family. Pastor Dougie should use that video. Man, I thought that would soften up your heart. Family, if they treat their employees like that, you think they wouldn't do good by us? Come on now, fam, talk to me. What do you think about their pitch? If they got that type of pitch for the damn people who coming to work for them, if they got a pitch where they talking about we don't get paid unless you get paid. 1% about that video, 100% about that free video. Wow. Y'all ain't, man, no, y'all don't buy nothing. Somebody making that much money, why would they do free videos and not get real veterans? So this sales pitch is to disarm you, it seems to be, from what y'all saying too. And the way they say, and the using the power of storytelling. You know, when I came here, you know, everybody, you know, we used to say that in the black church, black people be so full, they want to testify. And if they have somebody say, you know what, I was where you were at. And Trajectory come and got me after I've been denied several times, had VSOs. I've been helped by lawyers. They wouldn't take my case. They wouldn't help me. And then Trajectory came along. In the words of the Commodores, they made my jagged edges smooth. They made my direction so clear. Come on now. Betty about say the whole entire thing is a template. Oh, now you got me disheartened. Family, what we gonna do about this here? Wow. Now listen to what Nomad say. If they sue, they can't collect disability income. It's federally protected, can't be garnished, I believe, which is true, but they can hold a judgment against anything else you got. And when you go to try to get things, they can't touch your money. And in some cases, some states are making it where they can't get the money from you either. But however, in states that they can garnish your other things, put a lien against your house maybe, or when you go to buy something else or do something outside your benefits, they can make your life a little irritating. Remember, this is a big time multi-million-dollar company now. Family, the power of storytelling. Let's talk about it. This is one of the big things that put them in the shark categories, and we talking about shark right now. Fish in the water, that all-in-one thing. Trejector got too much dip on their chip. Yay, Lord. Yay, Lord. Yes, indeed. Now, fam, he said too much chip on their dip. This is where this is put up the red flags of being a claim shark, and not necessarily saying that makes them one, but this is some of the things that become an issue. The fact that they what? The fact that they all in one. Remember, somebody asked earlier, what do they actually do? Well, they say they connect you to the people that can complete the DBQ, that can complete the Nexus letter. Huh? I learned early how veterans are used. I had to pay cash to lease a car in service, no out-of-state checks. Wow. Now they wouldn't even, I couldn't buy a car, and I had a whole bunch of money. And I was a veteran, came back with a whole bunch of money after I got back from Desert Storm. They didn't care. Now, family, listen to this here. So they say they advise you or assist you, but they provide you the doctor, the DBQ, hook you up with the doctor. And the problem is it's all in one. All right. Sound like a good deal. So they doing a lot that's effective to help people get their benefits. But here's the problem. And they know how to do the thing, because remember, one of the co-owners used to be a CMP examiner. She did. So they can help you do an independent medical examination. Come on, family, we talking about this. Uh-oh, this is the red flag. This is the problem. These doctors that doing the CMP exam, to my knowledge, they're still on the payroll. I don't think that's changed. So they work for Trejector. So they say they're hooking you up with them. To my knowledge, that they work for Trejector. So they hook you with doctors that's on their payroll. So some people would say they would give them the results that you want. If they stop approving the claims, would they still get paid? Would these doctors keep getting paid? Come on, even if they're outside independent doctor, would they still get paid if they're not helping Trejector win the veteran claim? Come on, let's talk about it. Now listen to what our brothers say. The Flying Irishman. Everybody show love to the Flying Irishman. They are like the payday loan out the base gate. You remember, they right outside the base gate, and you know veterans be tight, money be tight, especially if you're E3 and you got a wife and 3 kids. Come on now. Everybody show love to the Flying Irishman. Please do that. You show right about that. You came in with that truth and knowledge. Family, we doing this thing. That's a conflict of interest if you have a professional relationship with the person that's doing the the public DBQ or the independent medical exam, the VA has a relationship where they may pay, but I believe it to be pretty much independent because they don't suggest what the outcome should be. Maybe I'm wrong. They made everybody talking. They thank y'all. Yes, indeed. Showing love to our brother. Do you think it's a conflict of interest that they have a relationship or pay the medical examiner to fill out the independent or so-called independent medical exams to submit to the VA? Do you think that's a conflict of interest if they're getting paid by Trejector or any other company? Let us know. Conflict of interest or no? Now, scam alert. This is really some of that could be somewhat suggestive. 5 times is a bit excessive. Let's watch out what could really get you in some scams. Ooh, my Lord. Let's talk about it. Now we getting into it, fam. Now we gonna see H-Town taking you 365 degrees analysis that you'll get nowhere else. You understand? Key reasons for the filing. This is what they say. Huh? You hear me? Ain't nobody took your woman. She was just ready to go. Huh? Even the pier landing, honeys would not run a sale or credit tab, had to pay cash. As we start, they used to always, not me, used to say to women, will you always be Miss Cash and Carry? Yes, conflict of interest. So do y'all think it's a conflict of interest if Trajectory is helping you with your claim, they're getting a doctor that either they pay them to do it and may take it out your money later, and they're working with the doctor to do the DBQ? They say, well, the VA do the same thing. The VA contract somebody out. Why can't we? They contract out a examiner. Why can't we? What's the difference between the VA contracting an examiner through what are some of the companies that the VA use? The VBA. Yes, it's a conflict. Benny says yes, conflict of interest. No man say yes, a conflict of interest. Then Desiree say, I filed 2 different claims, both with my local medical doctor specialist on the problem, and the VBA still can them. Wow. So, okay, you say it's a conflict. Betty says it's a conflict. Alaskan Ice say, yep. And listen to what Rainbow say. Everybody show love. Hello, family. I'm sorry that I'm late. It's all right. Wow. Even when you do it on their own without somebody, you still get denied. Now let's talk about the key reasons why Trejector Medical or Trejector LLC filed for bankruptcy. They were having problems. What type of problem? You said it's a conflict for them to have somebody that they paying to do the DBQ and they're helping you with your claim. Now listen. The first reason, this is what I was figuring, and I said that in my last video. One, they didn't get the loan. Well, let's talk about that. We'll get to that. Number 1, co-founder governance dispute. A severe corporate control battle in the Delaware Court of Chancery between the co-founders. Them 3 peoples I showed you earlier. Mr. Hill, the lady that there used to be a CMP examiner, and the other one, I'm assuming, allegedly, that's the 3 they're talking about. Between the co-founders, delayed critical management decisions regarding alternative credit structures and refinancing opportunities. They were disputing on how to get some type of loan, and they was and they delayed everything, and they end up not having the money to keep the company afloat. Come on now. Now that's one thing they was fighting inside. They were bickering among themselves. In-house conflict. Number 2, regulatory and legislative pressure. No credit. Where have I heard that? Hold on now. They talking about millions of dollars though. They moving, they big bosses, Charlton. They moving on the big level. You don't understand. They breathing that higher air. They on a higher spiritual plane. Now listen, regulatory and legislative pressure, and we're gonna talk more about that. A severe corporate control battle. No, I didn't do it. Oh, family, I put the wrong thing in there. God dog, I thought I had changed that. Now, what happened is we're going to talk about legislative in a little bit. Sorry about that. Go down to the third one, class action litigation. Don't pay attention to that second one. Let's go to the third one. Class action. All right. Trejectory faces multiple active punitive class action allegations that Trejector Medical unlawfully charges fees to veterans for disability claims assistance without proper Department of Veteran Affairs VA accreditation. Do you agree with the VA or not agree? Do you agree? And this is the one time. So if you agree with the VBA that about this, agree with the VBA that they're unlawfully charging people. Agree or not agree? So this the VA pretty much saying this because they put in a letter. Do you agree or not agree with the VBA? Agree or not agree? This is weird. This is the one time y'all agree with the VA. Yes, I do. But those whose policy is that? Well, it's not a real policy. They dropped that in 2006. The VA is kind of flexing and threatening them. They're trying to make it a rule, but they can't agree in Congress. They took the rule away where they used to could punish people for representing veterans without being accredited, but that law went away in 2006. So now it's kind of it left an open area. So, but they saying that they're trying to push again. Alaskan Ice say agree that if you're not accredited, you don't supposed to be helping. Charlton say agree. Rainbow say agree. Now look, let's talk about that last one. And I apologize for that second one not being right, family. Now, refinancing market rejection. Oh, listen here. Following temporary loan extension through late July 2026, investment bankers pitched to more than 50 alternative lenders. 50 alternative lenders. They've been trying to get everybody to help them out, but failed to secure a new capital facility before the debt matured. Whatever that means, they didn't have the money. Okay? Bam, you hear that? That's the reason for them filing. Now remember what we were saying. You were saying, could they do that? The VA could only send them a warning letter because in 2006, Congress took away their right to prosecute people who represent veterans without being accredited. Now all they can do is send them a warning letter, and this is to Trejector here, meaning that one of the co-founders, Mr. James S. Hill. And they just kind of tell them different stuff. We went over this before. Let me see, can I? And it was kind of a warning letter. You know, they be talking about oh Lord, give me a second. All right, let me see. I don't know. Give me a second. Let me see how I'm going to do this here. I think that should be good enough. Now, it says here, the Office of General Counsel, meaning the VA lawyers, of the Department of Veteran Affairs is in receipt of information obtained from publicly available sources suggesting that Trejector Incorporated, for which you are the chairman and co-chief executive officer, CEO, by and through its subsidiaries, to include Trajectory Medical, may be engaging in activities which may violate various federal statutes. May. Hold on. If you send them or something, look, you may owe me money or you may not owe me money. That don't make sense. What you mean may violate? Various federal statutes and applicable regulations, to include the unauthorized preparation, presentation, and prosecution of claims for VA benefits and the charging of fees to VA claimants that are clearly unreasonable. Would you consider 5 times back pay unreasonable or otherwise prohibited by laws or regulations? Now, I don't know if they presented anything because they never went before the board to do that. And H-Town broke these letters down to you, screenshot it, go over it, you can look it up. All right. Family, let me ask you something. Y'all still here? Tell me if you can hear me good. I kind of went out, so let me know, okay? Let me know if you can hear me. You agree. Put a 1 in the chat if everything's okay. If I'm doubling up or something, let me know. What's wrong? Okay, am I here? Can you see me also? If everything's okay, put a 1 in the chat. All right, thank y'all, family. Thank y'all. Because I clicked out. It was all my fault. Huh? Thank y'all, fam. Thank y'all. I was hoping I come in, it wasn't double talking and all that. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all such a blessing. Let me pull the video back up. All right. Let me make sure we good here. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Make sure I ain't doing, oh Lord, I don't need to go back over everything. I want to make sure we right. Betty, let me know if we good. Let me know we good. All right. Now listen, fam. Let me get us back to where we was at. We going over the solid information. H-Town got excited and started clicking things because we about to break this thing down. Fam, we doing this thing. Come on, let's do it. Thank you for your patience. All right. Thank you. Let me make sure I got my all right, we good now, family. Now let's get back to this here. Used to we have a problem. So in California, as in many other states, local veterans to speak. So they passing rules in different states. Local veterans react to SB 694 crackdown on claim sharks. And that's the governor signing the bill right there. All right. Come on, fam. Let's do this here. Now, as we said earlier, and we're bringing the names back up, And I appreciate y'all say, used to we have a problem. Confucius says, to err is human, but really messed up things require a computer. Yeah, all I had to do was one click, and man, I threw myself out. Yes, you can see and hear you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Alaska Nice, Flying Irishman, everybody saying I'm good. Even the Nomad, Charlton, Jimmy Elmore. Thank y'all, family. 66. Now, family, we were saying earlier that they what? That they made over $17.7 million, and most of it was a profit margin. Did you hear that? Close to 89 and 90% is profit margin 2020. All right, thank you. Now that Mr. Hill, that they sent a letter to him, the CEO, Jim Hill. Gina, that's the one, Gina Ubra, that's the one that Radar HQ calls the sleep apnea queen. She used to be a CMP examiner, former CMP examiner. And Rich Blaster is the co-CEO. So this must be the people that they would, that's having issues with each other. I'm not for sure. These are the people in charge. All right. But there are cases targeting, and that's the case number I put up there again. And the judge over it is Jacob A. Brown, Trejector, other targeted companies, congressional action, and legal context. So there's other companies going through it too. Now let's talk about the obligation. You talked about how do the veteran have to pay. You were saying this earlier. What that Matt? You say, why in the world would a veteran have to pay if they can't get it out, if we protect it from garnishment? Obligation, fam. Let's talk about it. All that money they collected, they should have had more than enough money. Wow. And when they asked them one time, they said it worth over 100, 200 million. And when they asked them in Congress, they said they'd rather not say. 24 likes and 14 watching. Thank y'all. Let's talk about obligation. Veterans being obligated to these companies. Let's talk about it. Real solid statement, no man. Y'all really going at it. Let's talk about the veteran obligation. Fam. Now I need y'all, we're going to go straight up. If you didn't have your 100%, I need to know something. If you wasn't 100% permanent total, and you might not be 100% PNT now, I got to ask you a question. For 100% PNT, I want you to put 1 or 2 words in there. They want you to sign a contract, and pretty much they've been helping a lot of people do it. Would you do it? 100% PNT. I got a question. Sign or no sign? Would you sign a contract with a company that pretty much been effective? I ain't gonna say they guarantee, but they can get you that money. Sign or no sign? Would you sign? If they telling you 95% chance, 90% chance you can get 100, or they have so many cases of helping people, sign or no sign for the 100% permanent total? If you didn't have it, sign or no sign? What you gonna do? Let us know. If it's a high, at least a 50% chance that you can get 100%. Let's say that. Sign or no sign? Let us know. What you gonna do for 33 or 30%? Forget out what percentage. Sign or no sign? What you gonna do? Let us know. Now you said no. But when you're under the stress of paying a house note, taking care of children, taking care of yourself, trying to eat, family, if you under stress, listen to me. You under financial pressure. Y'all know it's rough even with us that have some benefits. Money be tight. I thank y'all for all the little donations y'all do it, because I know that ain't easy. It's hard out here for us now. It's going to get better. Brighter days ahead. Under that stressful situation, would you sign? Not no, heck no, but I would have in earlier years. Now I know better. Benny say no anyway. I need to know for 100% permanent total, sign or no sign. Betty say no. Benny say no. Charlton say, no way. No way. I am not married to them. You a mess. Rainbow made a very powerful statement. Now, 66 Love say, man, they would have to break down just how they could do it. Ain't no stepping out on faith. Come on now. Ooh, family, y'all not playing. That money look good. Y'all gonna let the bag go? Y'all gonna walk away from the bag? And you under pressure, you stressed, you've been dealing with the VA, they denied you 16 times, and you tried everything, as they would say in the old Baptist church, and nothing has worked. Huh? Try by signing this contract as a rookie would sign. Come on now. You gonna sign that 360 deal? Huh? Fam, when you under stress, if you really need that paper, you say, well, I got to give them a little bit up front or sign and leave the country. You out of control. We did tell you about, we have a video on the foreign medical program. So if you oversee, you a mess. Then they sure can't touch nothing you got here. Now, some people signed, then ripped up their contract. Yeah, they did. That brings us to the next one. Who have heard of VA Claims Insider? Who has heard? Put me in the chat if you've heard of VA Claims Insiders. It's another unaccredited claims organization. And if you know where they're out of, put me in the chat if you've heard of them. Me or not. If you haven't heard of them, say not. If you've heard of VA Claims Insider, Betty has heard, she say me. Nomad say me. Rainbow say me. Jimmy Elmore says me. Me or not me? Who has never heard of them? They're out of what state? Anybody know? Let us know what state they're out of. What state is VA Claim Insiders? Say not me. You haven't heard of them. Me. Benny has heard of them. Okay. Come on, fam. Let us know. They got a letter too. Brian Reese is the VA Claims Insider. They putting his name at first. He's out of Texas. Austin, I believe to be. Yeah, Austin to be specific. I think he's an Air Force veteran. If I'm not mistaken, he's an Air Force veteran. Now listen, they sent him a letter. Now now we getting into what you were talking about earlier, Nomad, about how they get the money from you, taking you to court. Out of Texas. Watch him all the time. I'm going to ask you a question. Does he put out good information in his videos? I ain't talking about him helping with the claim. The veteran benefits information. Is it good information? Now, if you think the phrase VA claim, YouTube pumps up their spam. Yes. You say if you think it, you a mess. Watch him all the time. Good information. Okay. He is an Air Force vet, but we won't hold that against Air Force vets. Wow. Now you say, listen. He's been accused of being a claim shark. His company. Now, this letter was sent to them back in 2019, April the 15th to be exact, with his name, Mr. Brian T. Reese, and his company, VA Claim Insiders, LLC. It says, Dear Mr. Reese, the Department of Veterans Affairs have received information that VA claim insiders may be engaged in illegal activities, which includes the unauthorized representation of claimants for VA benefits and charging them for your services. Now, I don't think they were doing 5 times, but yeah, they was also accused of getting people login information allegedly, right? That's what some people said. Fam, you want to see this here? You see it's the same kind of thing. Now, let's see what happened with them. Fam, are we giving you the full analysis like nobody else can? And we've been going over this for years. Debt collection. Somebody asked me about debt collection. How can they get the money from you if you sign a contract with one of these unaccredited companies? How they gonna know you got your benefits? Because they request your login information. They have bots calling in. You got to give them your private name and information. If you get to the doctor, they gonna know it. You get God dog. So they use bots to call in to find out if you got your award yet. We did a video on that. Debt collectors, they say, yeah, it's time to pay. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. There you go. Now look. Oh, look like the lights almost went out. Y'all pray for me. He's the king of claim sharks. That's your opinion. Aim high, Jimmy Elmore say. He puts out recycled information. So if the recycle is good, then he is good. Come on now. Yes. LOL. The destroyer is coming. LOL. I'm glad you're here. So Brian Reese, why serving veterans saved my life. He say serving y'all saved his life. And they did. Texas Tribune is a local like news organization or newspaper, I believe it was. It is here. Unaccredited claims coaches profit. Wow. That's him. Now let's talk about it. Everybody show love to the destroyers coming. They started they started when people wouldn't pay, they started going to people and trying to get on them. My opinion. Yes. King, he said the king. Reese peanut butter cup. Now look, they start going, they want their money, they gonna hound you. They can't garnish your VA disability. They can't go to the VA because the VA ain't gonna give them no money. So they started hounding people and taking them to court. People owed them over $6 million that they wouldn't pay. Imagine how many people did pay and how many millions they got. I'm not pocket watching them. Hello, Destroyer. Glad you're here. Yes, indeed. Everybody show love to the Destroyer. It's coming. Let's talk about it. Debt relief ahead, just ahead, because Texas got tired of them. The Attorney General put out a cease and desist. He ignored it, and they still was helping veterans with their claim, charging them. And so, guess what they did in Texas? Guess how much they owed? $6.4 million people owed them that wouldn't pay. They would help them with their claim, and once they got their money, they wouldn't pay VA claim insiders. So they took them to court, and they were owed $6.4 million, according to VA claim insider. Guess what happened to that $6.4 million? All right. I don't know why I put that there, this information. What happened, they was discharged. They waived it here. Okay. They was discharged. The Texas discharged that $6 million. But what if people go back and help and still getting help, but you can't go there getting help, and then once they help you, say I don't want to pay, and then expect the state of Texas to bail you out. At some point, the veteran gonna have to take responsibility for their own action. Oh, okay. Now listen, we learned something. I was signed up with VA Claim Insiders, went to their classes online and everything. What was your experience with them? Let us know. And what kind of tactics? We're going to talk about the kind of tactics. Number 5, the tactics that's used. Watch out for the claim sharks. What are the tactics? They come in the back door. What I mean by back door, everybody else got to go by the law, but they don't. What did you think? Were they fair with you? Some people they help. Were they fair with you, Benny? Let us know. Apparently, they had to be fair with somebody. Backdoor is this. We said we're going to talk about this earlier. Theories of service connection. You can come up with any theory of how this disability can be secondary to this disability. Disability, the knee bone connected to the leg bone connected to the hip bone, you know, that type of stuff. Theories of service connection. This is what Trejector Medical says. This is when we're watching out for, let me see what we're talking about here. The strategies that they use theories of service connection. All right. Let's see. What's the red flags? Like I said, go through the back door, right? And they come up with other alternative theories of service connection. This is what Trejector Medical says. Many of our veterans who have been helped by VSOs were initially denied because they processed only on a theory of direct service connection, or the claim lacked any support for an alternative theory. All right, meaning we may not be able to get it with direct service connection, but we can do it with secondary service connection, which is legal. But some people say they connecting everything. They taking a square peg and try to put in a round hole. And once they connect the one, they can tie everything else to it. And this is some of the things that concern them. They're like almost exploiting secondary service connection. Benny says, to me, everything in that letter is true. Everything. Oh, you really believe that? Wow. Fam. Okay. What letter's true? The letter from the VA or the letter from them helping you? Benny, let us know. Now, this is what they call a snowball effect. We talk about the different disabilities, but they take tinnitus and they say, okay, your headaches, okay, depression, okay, weight gain in between. They just take, this is the method that they use to get you multiple ratings off of one condition. And they would have these doctors in the VA saying they kind of, suspicious of how they coming up with these things, but they say the right things to get all these other conditions connected. And he mentioned it in the Senate hearing. I believe it was Mr. Hill. Now, my question to you, do you believe that the legal action against unaccredited claim companies is justified? Yes or no? Let us know. The letter from the VA. Oh, you believe it. Did you have a bad experience with them? You ain't got to go into detail. What was some of the red flags that you saw, Benny, when you was dealing with VA Claim Insider? I never dealt with them, just saw them on. And I want to ask y'all a question. Do you believe that the legal action against unaccredited claim companies is justified? Are they overreaching? Are they putting everybody in the same boat? Oh, shoot. Change water because the other one wasn't cold enough. This one looked cold. So you think it's justified? No, man. Okay. Yes, Charlton says justified more likely than not. So what about all the other smaller companies? Don't you think they're going to take the heat from these big companies going through things? Let us know. Okay, Betty says she think it's justified the way they're coming against them, the legal action against them. Family, let's talk about solutions. So you know what, H-Town, we're going to talk about things, but we want to talk about the solutions too. Okay? Is it okay to pay to play? Okay. If you pay to play, there are going to be some risks that you take. Okay. Is it ever okay to pay to play? Put okay if it's ever okay to pay to play. Put not okay if it's never okay to pay to play. And when I say pay to play outside the VA, is it ever okay to pay to play? I don't know, even if it's accredited. Okay or not okay? Let us know, fam. Is it ever okay to pay to play? When you giving people money, say, yes, I believe that if the company is not thinking about the best benefit of the veteran, then they need to face legal problems. Is it okay to pay to play? Ever okay? Okay. Is it ever okay to pay to play? Okay or not okay? Let us know. Okay, nobody say in some cases it's okay to pay to play. Now, Benny says the coaching is very questionable. Red flags were I can't say too much. Oh, all right. Let's keep it quiet. I apologize. Yes, indeed. If we ever get to chat, Benny, me and you talk, if you will, have that conversation with me in private. I'd love to know. But I never say nothing. Now listen. Verify all information that you get, fam. In a contract. Somebody telling you, verify. Now, okay, I got that one. Verify. Didn't H-Town tell you to verify information? It's always, so we get so excited about somebody helping us and somebody giving their testimonial. And y'all blew my mind when I showed that commercial about them hiring people at Trejector Medical. You said that could be all just actors, or you can get that. Free choice. Okay, free choose. Okay, at this point in my life, this is Rainbow PB. At this point in my life, my free county VSO has become useless because of politics. I have brain damage and I get confused. I do need to pay option, need a pay option because I cannot do this myself. Respect. And, if you ever need any advice from us, like if you're doing it, if you need some feedback, if you got somebody helping you, if you're questionable, let us know. We'll try to, give you our objective opinion. Not saying you should get them to help you or not, but just be with us because we want to make sure you're straight. You okay? And write down what we say. Now, here's some of the things. We're talking about solutions. Always look for the hidden fees. I'm sure they was pretty straightforward about they 5 times their back pay, but they ain't tell you if you got $10,000, you got to get them 50,000. That 10,000 back pay plus another 40 more. Family, this ain't no joke. Watch for the hidden fees. Watch, protect your personal information when people asking for your passwords to your login for your VA account. No. They asking for your social security number, your VA file number. Huh? All this here, they can file. Come on now. That's how they find out whether you got your benefits or not. When people are asking for your passwords, that's concerning. I almost about to ask, would anybody, I don't want to even ask that question. I don't want nobody getting, but. Whew. And then, because they're unaccredited, they don't have access to your private information because of HIPAA. Like I was saying earlier, the VSO can help you get your medical records. The attorneys, accredited attorneys can do so, but not unaccredited claims agents. You got to bring your information in there. And by doing it, they're going to find your social security number. They're going to find your birthday. And then they're going to use that information, look up see if your claim right. Have them bots call in like they was doing. Scam alert. Anybody that's guaranteeing 100%, I don't care who they are. That is a fraudulent practice. All right. H-Town made that possible. Now listen here. Now, Rainbow say, true story, my free VSO turned politician when Lieutenant Dan was in charge of the Virginia Department of Veteran Affairs Service. Wow, yeah, man, could you imagine that guy being over something? Fam, I really enjoy it. And secrets. Let me ask y'all, is there anybody out there still talking about they got the secrets? If you come over here to my organization, you come over here to my channel, I got the secrets. Are people still talking about you got to come in this secret room to get the information? Are they still doing this stuff? Let us know. Family, and we got to not be greedy over money. Do you think veteran greed plays a part? And we got to be careful, because if we're greedy for the money, or we might be desperate for the money because we're in financial bind and we've been denied so many times. We got to keep a level head, but don't let greed say yes. Okay. Jimmy Elmore say yes. And watch out for anybody saying that they can make the VA claims process easy, fast, or simple. They still out there doing that, huh? Yes, veteran greed is a huge part in creating this situation. Wow. Yeah, watch out. When they got your ears and they got you, that watch out. They're telling you what you want to hear. The VA expert myth. Here at H-Town Vet, we brought you the news, and I need y'all to be honest. If I'm lying, have we been transparent with the information tonight? Did we bring you the information? Are we transparent and unbiased? We need to know. Family, y'all got to let me know. I'm going to unplug this whole computer. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic. Am I being dramatic? Oh, boy. Am I being transparent? Thank you. If I'm not, you tell me and I have to correct myself. Betty said, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, indeed. Now listen. Are we very transparent? We keeping it open. We told you that they did file for bankruptcy, all right? That Trejector, but we said they did that voluntarily and they did it to restructure their organization. We gave it information, family. When we talk about people, hero worship, we're being transparent. Huh? H-Town, ye. Y'all so bad. Yes, transparent. Very transparent. Thank you. Now, I got to ask you a question then. You say I'm being transparent. In what way is the channel transparent to you? What evidence do you have? If somebody say, what you talking about? You just saying stuff, using big words. How is H-Town Vet channel transparent? I'll go over there if you tell me what. How do you see this channel as being transparent? Let us know. And we gotta always be transparent when it comes to this breaking news. That's another solution. And being protective. I'm here to protect the H-Town Vet family. When people come in here lying, talking about that Black World War II veterans, they got the GI Bill. Heck no. That's where the modern subdivisions come from, because they would only give it to the white ones. If you give it to one or two blacks, that's not nothing. Yeah, so that guy coming over here talking about that. And you notice they always had these weird little logos. Watch them little fancy logos talking about Captain Crunch and stuff like that. Huh? And this. I noticed that thumbnail looked similar to another one. That was somebody else, I think. Now, H-Town does not play favorites. No, we don't need to play favorites. We family. Okay, I don't play favorites. Okay. I love a whole family now. Now, listen. Here's where it's a problem. What if you sign up with these companies and they end up losing things and getting sued? Do that mean that the claim that they helped you with, Let's say you got help with Trejector Medical, VA Claim Insiders, or any of the other ones that are under scrutiny of the government. Do you think that they will reduce your rating? Do you think this could put your rating at risk? Proposal for reducing your percentage, or altogether totally stop payment of your VA disability benefits? My thing is this: if you got it based on solid information, you should have no problem. Yes, indeed. Come on now. And I need to know this here. Who do y'all blame for this here? For the rise of the claim shark. We ain't gonna say that they're a claim shark tonight, but that we saw some claim shark tendencies. But for any claim sharks, if they really exist, who do you blame? Do you blame the VA? Do you blame the veteran? Do you blame the claim shark? Do you blame the VSOs for not properly helping us? Who do you blame for fraud? Yes. Who do you blame? Is it the VA fault? Is it the claim shark fault? Is it the veteran fault? Is it our fault for not being more informed? Who do you blame? Now listen, Jimmy Elmore say he blames the VA. Nomad blames the VA. Okay. Tell me who y'all blame. Charlton blames the system. All right, that's general. VA and VSOs. Okay, that makes sense. The system, the whole system is set up wrong. So when a system, you mean Congress, the VA, and everybody. VA and VSOs. Betty says she don't never let them VSOs make it, do she? Who you blame? I blame most of the VA. The VBA to be in particular, which I know that's who y'all talking about. H-Town blame the VA claim sharks, and the veteran. So Rainbow, why do you blame the veteran? What responsibility does the veteran play? The greed or what? What do you think it is? We keep giving them the money so that it's going to be more claim sharks, right? Let us know why you said that. I blame everyone. Let the word of God hit you upside the head and bring forth the truth. Wow. I hope you ain't talking about literally hitting them with the Bible. Be honest, the greed. Wow. I blame the VBA family. Come on, let us know. Family, this has been a very incredible live stream, and we thank y'all for being there. Family, did we do that thing? Huh? Did we do it? Wait till the after party. Come on now. Family, did we do that? 65 mil. Bankruptcy, 65 mil in debt. Man, you think you got problems. Huh? Yes, indeed. My Lord, let me see what. Oh, yeah, the banner. So now, family, so what impact will Trejector? I didn't mean to put. Okay, let me do this here. I gotta redo this. Give me a second. I gotta check something. Y'all give me a minute. Betty, let me know if you're here. I check it out. You did it. Okay, I did it. Okay. Wait until after party. Okay. Now listen. I hope I did that right. Okay. All right. Let me put this in here. Now that didn't work. Give me a second, family. I gotta put the question so y'all can properly answer it. Because family, we like to be thorough when we do it. Checking a few things, and I thank y'all for your patience. Now, the question is, what impact will Trejector's Chapter 11 bankruptcy have on other unaccredited VA claim companies? Do you think it's going to make them go out of business? Do you think it's going to make them put more pressure on other companies like they did Trejector? Do you think more of them are going to go bankrupt? What's your opinion? What do you think is going to happen to them? Let us know. What do y'all think is going to happen? Do you think this is going to have a domino effect on other claim companies? Do you think less people are going to start going to these companies? What do you think is going to happen? You did it with great information. Thank you. You did it. Thank you. Awareness to veterans. Okay. See, family, we don't play with this here. Y'all have shown commitment to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Once y'all start people start donating money, I take y'all serious anyway. But when people start investing in what you're doing, I got to give them the right product. You know, I was doing it anyway, but I can't be playing. Y'all might come back. Y'all might I don't play it. I don't return on your investment. Might try to break my ankles or stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say y'all don't play. Y'all veterans. Y'all trained to take people out. Family, we did this thing tonight. So we answered the question, yes or no. Did we address the topic? Let's say that. Did we properly address the topic? Did we clickbait? Did we answer the question, yes or no, family? Let us know. And family, we want to be here to give you a voice. We want to make sure we talk for you. And family, have y'all noticed? And I want y'all to think about this. Everything that H-Town talked about and come out. I told y'all about these claim sharks. I gave y'all, most of these slides were already slides I did it 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago. Huh? I told you about the claim sharks. I told you about hero worship a year and a half ago. And everything I've been saying, Charlton say that Congress be watching me, so I got to be careful. Come on now, fam. Let us know. We here to give you a voice. Veterans, you have a voice here. And we honor all who serve, whether you combat, non-combat, male veteran, female veteran, or however you identify. We love you. You are an important part of us. We don't, regardless of your branch of service, active, special forces, National Guard, or reserve. We love all of you. You family here. Family, we did this thing. Now, where is anybody got any Pastor Dougie news? Have you seen Dougie? Huh? Has anybody seen Dougie? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I was extremely shocked. I ain't gonna say extreme, but I was shocked that when y'all saw that video about Trejector and their employees, I thought that would kind of make you feel a little sad for them. Y'all say that could be a stock video. We are united, yes, indeed. Well, the stuff you see, H-Town is creating this stuff. I get images, but all this here with Pastor Dougie on it and breaking news, we put that stuff together because we try to bring y'all the most quality stuff in a way that is relatable to us as veterans. And no veteran news tonight. We just covered the veteran news. Family, come on now. Who feel like poking that bear right now? They talking about getting rid of the ratings or changing, not getting rid of, changing the ratings for tinnitus and sleep apnea. Who in here feel like poking that bear? Who in there feel like poking the bear right now? Huh? Who say poke or no poke? Poke or no poke? And we talking about the bear. Okay, $50 billion bunker with the underground fall. So Pastor Doug is somewhere hiding in that $50 billion bunker with the underground waterfall. Everybody show love to Benny Gino. Rumors on the street, he might be running for Senate. Senator. What? Hold on. I'm not one to gossip. Y'all say Pastor Dougie out there trying to jockey for position? Come on now. Now let's see what we got here. Gino say these companies are next to go out of business. Veteran Guardian, VA Claim Academy, okay. Telemedica. They are all fighting major class action suits. Wow. Well, Benny, everybody show Benny. Say this guy. You say this guy. You say you. Family, let us know. Let everybody show love to Benny, please. Everybody show love. Family, y'all have been solid. So you say you ready to poke the bear. Anybody in here ready to poke the bear? The bear look like they not playing with you. The VA say you better stick with that 10% rating you got. You better not file for an increase, even though we're about to lower the ratings for the future. You better. Are you scared? Are you scared? That's scared. You know, it's just a Southern way of saying it. Come on now. Put a bear in the chat if you feel like poking the bear. Put an X in the chat if you don't feel like poking the bear. Hello, love your name. That's right. Benny Gino. I like that smooth name. Everybody showing love to Benny Gino. Come on now. Family, we did this thing tonight. Alaskan Ice, are you going to poke that bear? Are you going to ask for a higher special monthly compensation? Or is another special monthly compensation you want? Family. Desiree to say poke that bear. Bear, I ain't scared. Rainbow say he ain't scared. Say I would poke all day. You poke that bear all day. Y'all act like y'all ready to deal with the VA. I haven't also filed a Q. Okay, you still have something out there. Okay, last night. You know you my sister, and I got number love for you. And I appreciate you. Crash outs, family. Listen, you are, let me get something straight about crashing out on the channel. You can disagree. You don't have to agree with nothing I say, but you're entitled to your own opinion, not your own facts. You can't just make up stuff. And when I ask you to explain, you got to explain. And if you're right, I'm gonna say, oh, you're right. I shoot the bear and not my arm. Oh, you get no. Oh, you heard that? She taking shots at Combat Timmy. She going at him. Now that's the for me. That's a fellow sailor. I might poke the bear with a tobacco stick. Boy, y'all talking about poking that bear. Y'all not scared. Benny say poke that bear. So when you come on the channel, it's okay for you to have your opinion, but you can't have your own facts. New rules, family. I might have to see if it's a new rule out there. M21 update. And they say it's legitimate to poke the bear if your evidence is solid. How do you verify Benny Gino? I think Benny Gino been around here a while. I ain't seen you in a while. Am I right? This is not your first time, is it? It's legitimate to poke the bear if your evidence is solid. Timmy as not real sailor. Wow. Look who just popped up in here and gave a donation. Kev B70 gave that donation. We thank you for that donation, for adding to the building fund. We appreciate you. We value you. Fam, yes, not first time. Okay, yeah, I remember you from before. Amen, Benny. Yes, indeed. Listen, fam, we want We want to thank today Kev, always coming through with some love and always support. Say, I already poked that bear in the eye. Look, Alaska Night say, see, y'all got her fired up. Now she gonna want to poke the bear. My sister usually be laying back and chilling. And say, hello, Kev. Everybody show love to Kev. Hello, Kev, my love. Have not seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. And we going over solid information. We glad you're here. Even Alaska Nights, aka Will Win Big, is poking that bear. Thank you so much for the beautiful blessing, Kev B. Thank you so much. Yes, and Lord. And we thank you. We're going to thank you for throwing something in the collection plate, and we thank you for that. And we appreciate you and we value you. Everybody show love to Kev. I'm here for you, Betty Bob. Yes, indeed. Fam, thank y'all. Fam, we doing this thing tonight, ain't we? I may not go over that. Now, I want y'all to do one more thing. Another type of donation I want from y'all, okay? I say I might go over the rules. Hold on, let me see what I got. Let's see what's going on the rules here. No, there's no update, all right? The last one is the herbicide exposure for the Korean War veteran. We went over that, so there's no update on M21. That update daily, sometime weekly, depending on when they do something. Now, family, I thank y'all. So there's no update. We went over it the last time we were on. We're not going to hold you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click on that notification bell. Let me know in here, family, if you got your notifications for this live stream, put a bell in the chat. Or put the word, spell the word bell out in the chat if you don't have. Put the emoji if you got it, though. Put the emoji or put the word bell in the chat if you got the notification. And if not, put not me. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Now, so Alaska Nights got the notification. Okay. Rainbow got the notification, the bell. Okay. Benny got the notification. KFB got the notification. Jimmy got the notification. Thank y'all, family. Make sure y'all subscribe and share this with others. Okay, like and subscribe on that. How we doing on the likes and the likes and the and how many people in here? I was sitting on your page and got your email. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Family, our regular scheduled live streams are on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Tonight is Sunday, and we had an excellent. Please, if you didn't get to watch the whole thing, and family, I knew it was going to be amazing because now we're really moving along. We're really getting somewhere. Y'all hear what I said? This channel, look, we got 31 likes and 17 watching. Fam, we not playing. I was seated on your page and got your email. Okay. Okay, you got the email. Okay. Man, this is good. But our regular scheduled live streams at 6 p.m. Central. Sometime we'll adjust the time because we want to make sure the quality of what we're putting out is up to date. And I continue to check to make sure that when we're putting out news, that it's up-to-date news. We started 30 minutes later today, but we thank y'all for being so blessed. How many subscribers away from 3,000? I don't know. Let me see. We're 8 away from 3,000. We're 8 subscribers away from 3,000. Now, I don't say much now because the haters, when they find that out, then they start unsubscribing. Now, super chat, family. Thank you for that super chat tonight and the gifts. We want to thank y'all for every way that y'all donated here tonight, okay? We want to thank Kev for putting that super chat in there. We appreciate you tonight. And we also want to thank our other two wonderful people for putting in those gifts. We thank you for Alaskan Ice putting in them 10 jewels. We want, and that's good to do, family. Learn how to do that kind of stuff. Benny, 10 jewels, they say they'll add up to some kind of benefit or something. I don't know how it works. But thank y'all for telling me. Oh, man, we going to do this here. Family, don't y'all enjoy this? Look, Kev put in 10 jewels. Come on now. I got you. In H-Town We Trust, shout out to Ear Will for the slogan. Now, our last live streams that we had come out, the first part of this, when it was breaking news, we talked about the bankruptcy of Trejector, and we went over that by 30-something minutes, and that was on Saturday, yesterday. So, family, that was incredible. We was able to do that. Go back and watch that. Then we did, we've been covering it, family. Stolen Valor. It happened again. It was one before this one. All of them holler they've got a Purple Heart. Why? Because if you say you have a Purple Heart, you can get service connection easier. That's why Combat Timmy was claiming a Purple Heart, in my opinion, allegedly, when he lied and said he had a Purple Heart from Afghanistan, but he shot himself, 3 years later in Glacier National Park, and admitted it, wrote it down. Come on now. Then we had this other gentleman who would claim to be in the military, Stolen Valor. So this is a lot of people trying to get benefits that's not even veterans. Then we talked about the retirement, them offsetting combat veterans where they can get their full retirement and their VA disability with no offset if they have a rating of 10 to 40%. Because at the 50% no offset, we say if they're going to do it for combat veterans, I say do it for non-combat veterans. And we had some very strong conversations and disagreement and support. Then we talked about the rules, family. We broke it down. The proposals for tinnitus and sleep apnea. Once you watch these videos, you're not going to be confused on what it is. We like to bring understanding and scholarship. Then we talked about, let's say you have PTSD and TBI. You can have both of them at the same time, but you can't stack the symptoms. You'd have to use them for one or the other. Okay? Now we're at the after party. Now, Charles, what you was talking about at the after party? Talking about doing? Gold. He gave a gold coin. Thank you, brother. Kev. Now listen. Family, we at the after party. What's on your mind? We can talk about veteran, non-veteran stuff. What you want to talk about? What's on your mind? Charlton say something he want to talk. Anything veteran related, non-veteran related. We at the after party, family. Let's do this thing. Now listen to what Charlton say. Guess who I blame for this? New procedure. U.S. Navy U.S. Navy will stop releasing military records because some Navy SEAL got butthurt about his Purple Heart information, allegedly. Wow. So they're going to mess it up for everybody. Who you blame for this? Combat Timmy? Who you blame, Charlton? Family, any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to get off your chest, go ahead and do it. We've been in here 2.5 hours. We went over it. We made everything clear. We don't just talk about it. We put the visuals up there, the information where you can reference. We're not just up here babbling. Been watching bits and pieces of the Veteran of Foreign Wars National Convention on YouTube all day. How is it? Have they talked about the Richard Starr Act? Have they talked about the all these bills that's supposedly for veterans and where they stand at? Let us know. What have you been doing lately, Betty Boss? What's been on your plate? Jimmy, what's going on with your health? How you been doing? Kev, what's been happening on your end of the game? We ain't seen you in a few days. You've been busy. Rainbow, what you got going on? You working on claims? Alaskan Ice, I'm so glad you're here, sister. Let us know how you've been doing, what's going on, what's on your plate right now. And we want to let y'all all know we care about you and we support and love you. You know, we come here and Gino, thank you for coming back. Benny Gino is in the house. Thank y'all, family. I didn't see that. Better say Timmy is not a real sailor. I must overlook that. She say, "Oh, you said you have a queue. Okay, you have a queue, and also I have and I file a queue. Okay, you got a queue claim." Veteran Foreign Wars YouTube page. I'm gonna go look at it. Okay. Oh Lord. Yeah, we can't put the link, but just go to the Veteran Force YouTube later. They won't. I can't, because people try to link other people's channels in here. Now listen, don't be Combat Timmy. His Colt 45 revolver can accidentally discharge in the exact same spot and trajectory that Timmy Taliban shot him with. Yes. Look, you know what? Because he said that I played the video. He said because the Afghanistan on their side would just be shooting at anybody. Who let somebody just shoot at him any kind of way? Then he said one of his teammates shot him. Then he said he had about 4 different stories in service, not just out service. Okay, VA hospital have stepped on knee surgery, so now I have to have a 6th surgery. Oh Lord, sister, are you going to consider doing community care? Because if they're not getting that right, you need a specialist, don't you? Tell them you won't pressure them if you feel like if somebody could do it better on the outside. Now listen, Betty Bob say working on claims, doctor's appointments, and gathering information, medical evidence. Make sure you organize it by date. Put the closest date to the front of a binder. Get those clear sleeves if that's just I'm giving you a suggestion. Now, Kevin B says, I've been working a lot as usual. I am preparing for a vacation the week after next. Leaving the country. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Anybody else traveling? Kev say, better say, Kev, where are you going on vacation? I want to ask, but I ain't want to be nosy. He say Colombia. Oh, am I dry snitching? Now, Alaskan Ice said, we can no longer go to the window at the hospital and get notes printed or disc for MRI. Why is that? We can't get no notes at the window? I have had to complain to be able to see test online MRI. What's up? Are they getting cheap? They don't want to print it out? What's going on the last night? Doctor booked until December. Okay. Thinking about going through Medicare. Why not community care, Alaskan Ice? Ice, please get that taken care of yourself. What do you think she should do, Betty Bob's? Community care? I still have over 7 months of back surgery recovery. Oh, Lord. When it ain't one thing, it's another. Our prayers with you, sister. And you know we here and we love you. You need us, we here. You can get zero medical information from the window. What? Got to fill out a FOIA. Wow. This is getting crazy. Okay, H-Town, maybe I overreacted, blaming you. I bad. What you blame me for? I didn't know you blame me for nothing. Now listen, Rainbow PB says, or at least that is what Richmond VA told me when I wanted my MRI copies. You need to talk to somebody else. Talk to your patient advocate. H-Town, I got everything you put on that list that you sent me. Okay. I sent you a list. I forgot. I be sending people stuff. My memory, I got short-term memory problem. I hope I sent you good stuff. I forgot. Family, y'all been so incredible. What's else on your mind? Or we can get ready to say good night if we need to. After party, I want to ask y'all something. Y'all been doing very good here. Make sure, whatever ailments that falls within the categories, okay? Oh, y'all still talking. The 15 VA disability body systems. All right. I'm having issues with that, I want to say musculoskeletal system, arthritis, Lord. Now, I may try community care. Okay, I hope so. When I was supposed to have a second surgery on my shoulder, community care doctor would not do it, stating he thought pain was coming from cervical spine. Okay. Did he turn out to be right, or are you still questioning that, Alaskan Ice? Now listen, Rainbow say, the heck with that. I am talking with my senator in a month and suggesting that the VA opens up records when they are spending all this money to go fully digital. Come on now. They don't want you to get no paper, nothing. They want you to pay for the paper. Now listen, I say go community care, then ask for another doctor. That's what I did when I went to the first community care doctor. Dentist, I ended up going another one, so I got to see them coming the 1st of August. August, it'll be, Lord. Family, y'all know August, going to be 21 years me living in my house. I've been here 20 years. Now, Will Win Big says, Alaskan Night says, Richmond VA doctor says there was no use in repairing it again because it was just would tear again. What do you think? So we need to find. Say, Kevin, that's nice. Okay, now what so can you get a second opinion, Alaskan Ice? Because I'm really concerned about that. H-Town, congratulations. Congratulations on what? What did I do? What I do, Betty? Like my little niece would say, what I do? What I do? Now, Rainbow PB says, I think the cost of the paper is not the issue. I believe the appropriate and honest access to our own records. I believe that too. I have problems with my cervical spine since the doctor at the VA does not think it's a problem. So I am getting a second opinion from Medicare. Yes, indeed, doctor. Come on now. You got options. Jimmy Elmore say, my primary care doctor retired, will send me new doctor in August. Who got the option of going not just to the VA? You can go to you can go to Medicare or Medicaid. Or private doctor. Who got the option? Okay, now let's see. Now listen, H-Town, your house living there for 20 years, yes. Your house living there for 20 years. Yes, indeed. Be 21 this month coming up. I did get 3 teeth implant through the VA. Getting another one. I need to know which doctor you use. What doctor? They got me going to some Joe something. You did it through community care or at the VA? Tell me if you did it through community care. You can email me what doctor you use if you want to. If you know you don't mind. Okay, you talking to okay. Medicare private doctor or not. Yeah, do that. Email me that because I have failed implants. And so I want to see if they did a good job. If I have issues with this doctor they're sending me to, I want to know. If they did, you haven't had no problems with it, huh? I have known the Medicare ortho doctor since he was a little boy. Oh, Lord. Do you remind him of that Alaska Nights? I remember you when you were a little boy. Now come over here and do this. I have Medicare, but I use the VA. Okay. Trejo, okay. Oh, that's the name. Okay. Okay. You talking directly to her? You say no. Okay. Family, we did this tonight. Family, this channel is really growing. It's done this in spurts. But we really going somewhere. What's the weather like where you at, family? Y'all can continue to chat if y'all need to. It's hot here. It's been 100 degrees today. And what's the temperature? I need to water that grass. I need to go cut that water off. I'm dripping with my orange tree. I need to plant my other orange tree. Let's see. All right. Man, y'all been in here tonight. Let us know. Here in Houston, the Richmond area, Richmond, Texas, is 85 degrees right now. Kev say 89 here in Austin. Have you ever seen the guy VA Claim Insider Kev over there in Austin? Benny says it's 86 degrees hot in Sacramento. Betty say 71 degrees and rainy. Where's she at? Okay. Sorry for taking the thing down, fam. Let us know. Now listen to what y'all really have helped me. That's why I love the after party, family, that y'all participate because we learn so much in the after party. I learned a lot of information listening to y'all. You know, I put out information, but I want to hear from you too. Alaska Night said, I think some community care doctors are like CNP examiners. Some help, some don't. That's the problem I had with the dentist. I had to change the dentist. I lost a third massage therapist because the VA will not pay for them. I need a massage therapist, a chiropractor or something. Can I get a chiropractor? That's what I keep forgetting to ask my doctor about. Jimmy Elmore say 87 degrees in Shreveport. Okay. Kev say, I know who he is, but I haven't contacted for anything. Okay. Oh, you've never used VA Claim Insider, but you'd never seen him around Austin, huh? Because I think that's where he at. Now let's say going to be a long war in the Middle East. Long. I just hope it wasn't, but usually there's never no short wars, are there? In 2028, the VFW's National Convention will be in San Antonio. I might have to sign up with them. I think I'm getting all of them. Yes, you can get chiropractor through your primary care at the VA. That's the one thing I keep forgetting. Send me an email, somebody, Alaskan Ice, Charlton, Betty Bob's. One of y'all send me an email to remind me to get a chiropractor. Now, he's here in Austin, but I've never seen him. Okay. Look at family. Do you see how we doing this thing? Do you see how we enjoying each other? This how it used to be, ain't it? I got the fam back together. Huh? We got the band back together, and we about to cut another song, another album. The Flying Irishman say they now have orthopedic surgeons care now. Okay. I say 75 and Palmer, Arkansas. How far is that from Hot Springs, Arkansas? How far is that, Flying Irishman? Because I went to Hot Springs. And I hope I said it right. I went to the Gangster Museum. Do you know that Al Capone and all the gangsters used to go down there that was the first Vegas was in Hot Springs, Arkansas. They had gambling machines down there first. Did y'all know that? Family, y'all don't know, did you? All the gangsters used to go down there. Al Capone, I can't say his name. The Jones brothers, the black gangsters, all of them used to go down there because they had a truce. The police wouldn't mess with them. You didn't know that, did you? The Jones brothers built, that's where you get your modern day lottery from. They did numbers. They started the number system, black community did, and they built several hospitals in Chicago. Did you know that? Now listen. Family, I thank y'all for being here, and I appreciate you for your kindness. Y'all made my night. Y'all really have been very supportive. I hope this information has been informative. Y'all show love. Let's say goodbye to everybody if we ain't got nothing to say. Family, we did that thing tonight. Didn't we do it, family? Y'all gonna make me come up with more slides, more stuff, more topics. It's that warm there. Is it warm there, Irishman? Is it warm where you at in Arkansas? Arkansas should be warm. Arkansas is extremely beautiful. My God. That's like going to the whole state, I would think, is a national park. Man, it's so beautiful there. And maybe I'm overstating it. Arkansas is Alaska. Yes, it's warm. Okay, Arkansas is Alaska. So is that, AK is Alaska. Okay, I thought it was Arkansas. I'm sorry. It's warm now. I'm sorry. You in Alaska. I'm sorry. I thought good night. See y'all Tuesday. Family, let's say good night. Good night, Jimmy. Thank you for coming through, showing that love. We thank you so much. The Flying Irishman. It's always good when you come through, you fly by. We thank you so much. Then we got Betty Bob say good night, family, and have a blessed and beautiful week. This is a place you're going to come by and you're going to get the same atmosphere because we love you. Huh? That'll make us be nicer to people that we meet. You might hug Combat Timmy, Charlton. You see him and say, that's my fellow Navy guy. Rainbow say good night to all. Charlton say good night, shipmate Betty Bob's. And for all you do H-Town, I'll do for H-Town and rest of the family. Yes, indeed. Kevin say good night, everyone. Sleep tight. I'm going to do my best. Betty says, H-Town, have a beautiful and blessed night and have lovely Monday. I want y'all to do the same too, fam. And I want to say thank you, Jimmy Elmore, for being here. Benny, thank you that's my day one now, right there. Charlton, you've been so incredible. Alaskan Ice, it always makes my day when you show up or when you help me, you communicate and you send me information. Thank you for being such a blessing. You know, you are a very critical part of this. Those of you that are continued labor for it, and I thank you. I couldn't go without saying, Betty Bobs, thank you for being so consistent and committed. Thank you so much. Yes, if I miss you, charge it to my head, not to my heart. I think I mentioned you, Kev. Thank you for the donation and everything. The coins, thank you for that. Yes, indeed. For the financial donation, thank you for that too. Gotta make sure I don't miss nobody, because Gino, Ben Gino, thank you for coming through. Thank you so much. And I know y'all have a life and y'all get busy, but when y'all can stop by, it really means something to me. And thank you for the Nomad coming through, showing up and showing out, and being the destroyer is coming. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. I almost thank myself. You know, that's getting hard, isn't it? Charlton, thank you so much. And if I miss you, like I say, charge it to my head and not to my heart. The Desert Raider, thank you for being here. Thank you. We appreciate you. Always popping in to let us know you're in the vicinity. We thank you. We thank you, San Diego Marine, for all that you do and the input and opinion and knowledge that you bring. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. 66 Love, thank you. And the first person in the room tonight was Win. Oh, you were the first person in the room. I didn't know that. She came in. I did. Wow. Now that they won't let me go all the way to the top. Why they won't let me go to the top of my stuff? Somebody else was the first. I don't know. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. I think okay, there we go. Leah say, good night and sleep tight. I got that. And then from our Kev, and then Betty said, H-Town have a beautiful, blessed Monday. I think I read that. Betty says, good night, Charlton. The Flying Irishman say, good night and sleep tight. Sleep good. Betty Bob say, good night, Kev. Take care of yourself. Kev says, good night to Betty. Betty Bob, sweet dreams. Yes, indeed. And then Betty Bob say, good night, my sister. Take care, Sister Alaskan Ice. Take care of yourself as for a second opinion. Yes, do that. We're praying for you. Let me say a quick prayer, family. Dear Lord, we ask that you bless our sister, Alaskan Ice, through the many surgical procedures that she's facing and the other medical issues that she's dealing with. God, we thank you and we appreciate you. And we know that you're God that hears us, and we ask that you bless and cover and bless all our fellow veterans. In Jesus' name, amen. Now, if you don't believe in Christianity, don't be mad at me. That's just what I've raised with. If you don't believe in religion, I love you too. Now listen, it was Hollywood's first in the room. Okay, so yes, okay, so San Diego Marine was the first. It wouldn't let me go up no further. I don't know why. Alaskan night. It may be because y'all put so much stuff in there. Say good night and thank you all. And then Kev say amen. Charlton say amen. Alaskan night say thank you, Betty Bob. Y'all just being so nice. Now you're gonna have me worried about your Alaskan nights. I'm gonna be trying to check on, make sure you all right. Because I want to make sure you're good. Because you're talking about all these surgical procedures and dealing with all this stuff. I want to make sure my sister all right, okay? We care. Now, family, I want to thank y'all for everything, for the blessings that y'all come through with. We want y'all to have a wonderful night and wonderful week. If you get discouraged, just email me. Say you'll be okay. All right, you're going to be okay. Don't have me worried about you. Either way, I'm going to check on you anyway. But because I care. When you start telling me about your shoulder, then your back, and then your knee, it's hard. It's hard not to worry, you know? I'll be concerned. Let's say that. Good night, everyone. Yeah, we care. Because we are one here. Isn't that what they say? Maze featuring Fake and Beverly, we are one. The H-Town vet family is one. We got on with it. Huh? Look at that thumbnail. I don't know what I be doing. I be clicking every crazy button out there, family. Y'all better watch me. I be trigger happy over here. I don't know what I be doing. Now, family, thank y'all. We want y'all to have a wonderful night. And Benny say good night, everyone. And last night said she'll be okay. But we still got your back. And we want to say good night. We love y'all. Y'all take care. I want y'all to stay safe. And I want you to know I care about you. That ain't going to change whether we have 100 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 20, 50. Because guess what? Y'all, I'm going to dance with the ones that brought me to the party. You understand what I'm saying? Say, I've had over 15 surgeries. My Lord, I hate when the nurses ask me for a list. 15, sister. Actual surgeries where they cut on me, maybe one. And that was really for something else. Yeah, wow. Sister, you hang in there. See, we don't know what our fellow veterans have going through and what are they going through. God, we ask you and bless y'all. We ask y'all to be strong and stay encouraged. Keep your head up, because I've been feeling my spirits lift up more by talking to y'all and doing stuff that are going to help the veteran family. Y'all give me purpose in life. Ice, praying over you with love. Yes, indeed, Alaskan Ice. So, family, good night. And we're going to see y'all on the next one. Be safe. Watch out for all these crazy road rage people. People are driving crazy out here. You know that Alaskan Ice here in Houston area. So y'all take care. We love y'all. And we'll see y'all on Tuesday unless we have an impromptu live stream. Good night.